single.
Alright, there's no time to explain. Let's head into the next one. Hey there guys, Luigiadvance here. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Platinum. Last time, we started exploring the Battle Frontier and going through a lot of information. Hey, guess what we're doing this episode? Alright, let's get on and move on to one of my favorite. Honestly, I say Battle Factory was my favorites, but TBH, this one, the Battle Arcade, has my most favorite idea. Let's just say with that, my favorite idea. So let's do a single battle, and then we'll pick our 3 Pokemon. So we're gonna go for, not like it matters, Crimson, Blue Screen, and Mist. Alright, so, Battle Arcade. How this works, there are 2, obviously single and doubles, and they act like normal Pokemon battles, but there's a twist, and we'll find out when we get in there. As soon as we go through this corridor to the single battles. Alright. Welcome to Battle Arcade! First, I need to hold any items held by your Pokemon. Let's go! And there's a reason for that. So how the Battle Arcade works, before each battle, there's a random roulette thing. Black is obviously you, red is your opponent. And they range from various stat conditions and kind of unlucky stuff. So as you see, I wasn't lucky. There was a lot of bad things on my side. So that's the whole gimmick of the Battle Arcade. If you can make it so, you can turn your luck around and just like have your opponents have bad stat conditions, or like start with small damages, or like their stats lowered or something like that. And honestly, I like this. This is a neat idea. Unfortunately, this revolves around luck, and that's what the whole Battle Arcade thing is about. This is 100% entirely luck. So, to fight the Frontier Brain, you need 21 wins in a row so you can get to fight the Frontier Brain. And when you fight the Frontier Brain, it's just like any other battle. You activate a roulette, and if you get lucky, then you can turn the battle into your favor before it even starts. So that's it. That's honestly the Battle Arcade in a nutshell, and I love this. This was actually the first Frontier certificate that I got. Also, if you want to continue on that streak and fight the Battle Frontier Brain again for an upgraded of that certificate, then all you need to do is just get 49 wins, like everything else. Pretty much from here on out, it's pretty much the same thing. 21 wins, 49 wins, that's it. Alright, I might as well swap Crimson out for Mist. Oh yeah, the reason why hold items aren't around. So like, if there's a status effect, they won't immediately get healed off, or they won't benefit from whatever their hold item is. That's the whole point. Everyone has an equal battlefield. Just random events could happen. And that's pretty much it. I want to say I also want to say your Pokemon are healed next turn, but I don't remember. I don't know why, but I vaguely remember there being a rule set where your Pokemon can't heal and you're stuck with whatever you have. I don't know, we'll find out. Oh no, they do get healed. The receptionist just comes up and runs away. Actually, let's do another one. I will cut this out, but I'm just curious about something. Because he also limited on time, I think. What's this one? Is it Shuffle? Ah, it's just Shuffle for the next event. Okay. And as you see, there's like berries too, so like you can have yourself or your opponent hold berries. They can be paralyzed, poisoned, You could also do stuff that affects the board. It's just a giant list of random effects. So that's the Battle Arcade. Isn't it fun? I love it. Alright, and that's the Battle Arcade. That one is short and simple. It's not like a lot of rules go into that. Oh boy, you don't give me items, do you? No. Alright, let's head to the next one. The Battle Castle. Alright, so the Battle Castle is also like the Battle Tower. It's very simplified. You get to choose 3 Pokemon. Again, we're gonna go with generally the same. I'm just picking a random because this is the explanation time. And I'll get to well, I'll get to like what we do here. Hi, dude. Welcome to the Battle Castle. My name is Darak? I can't pronounce that. I will be your host on behalf of Lady Caitlin, the owner of the castle. First, I must ask you for any items your Pokemon are holding. They will be returned to you when you leave. Next, I have here 10 castle points, CP, that can be used only here. They are for you. And now choose what you'll do. So, this is the gimmick of the Battle Castle. You have points. You can accumulate those points after every battle. You can use them immediately, or you could just save them for the next round. So basically, it's point management. I think for yourself, you can. Well, I'm gonna see this. I get to choose a Pokemon. Okay, so this is basically what you can do. Your Pokemon aren't healed in between rounds, I don't believe. So you can spend those points to heal. Rental, I think, is like you get to swap out. Oh no, never mind. You get to borrow an item or a berry for your Pokemon, and then that's pretty much it. And then for your opponent, I think you can spend your points to see what Pokemon you are up against, or like check their levels and stuff. That's pretty much the gimmick. It's just like managing your points and like making sure you're using them to your advantage. And there is Caitlin, sitting on her throne. This is no guitar I have here. It's traditional in Japanese. Thanks, buddy. I guess I needed that. Alright, so stay with me now. To fight the Battle Frontier Brain. Or I guess the Frontier Castle? I forgot what they call this here. What they call the Frontier Brain here. But to fight the Frontier Brain, you need to Brain is dying on me very fast, and it shouldn't, but it is. You need to get 21 wins, and then you get to fight Caitlin's butler instead of herself, because for some reason she doesn't battle. I don't know, she's there, but you don't fight her directly. And just like with every other battle here, you get to manage your CP points and like prepare your Pokemon ahead of time and stuff like that. So if you ever feel like you need an advantage, you might as well save your points for that. And again, that's for the first round. The second round, it will be 49 wins. And that's pretty much it. Also, dang! This Murkrow kicked my buttons. Alright, that's it. Wow, Murkrow, GTFO. Who's your last Pokemon? Haunter? Well. Yes, I am poisoned. Oh yeah, one thing I should mention about the Battle Castle. I think after you reach a certain point, you get to rank up and you earn more CP. I don't know the requirements, or I don't remember how. I just glanced and glazed through everything. Anyways, you get rewarded CP after every battle. Oh, that's a cool jingle. Yeah, so you don't even get to heal. You're pretty much stuck to where you are. And I don't remember if you get to keep your CP if you decide to quit. But, I'm leaving, so bye. Oh, look, there's like portraits of Caitlyn in the corner. Right, and that's it. Multi-battle is the same thing. I should mention that. For both Battle Arcade and that, it's the same thing. You need a friend. That's it. Alright. Maybe I should start off with this side, because this side has a lot less rules than I remember. Okay, stop reading the sign and go. We have one more, and it's complicated. I say complicated, but yeah. Welcome to the Battle Hall. Oh, look at it. It's like a little fashion show. How neat. Who are you? Oh, right. Right, because you're part of the gimmick. Well, we'll explain the gimmick right now. So here, welcome to the Battle Hall. Singles and doubles. Hold on, what is it? You said something else. Ah. So double battle is... So here's the interesting thing. Every Frontier Brain I mentioned can be challenged, I think, single and doubles? I could be wrong. quickly double check my made up notes here, but I don't think I'm right. I think Palmer might be the only exception. No, you have to do single battles. So never mind. Forget everything I said last time about choosing either or. But how the Battle Factory works, or not the Battle Factory, the Battle Hall works, is that it's recommended that you do single battles because that's the whole gimmick of this area. So first off, we only pick one Pokemon. My recommendation: pick a Pokemon that has a very diverse moveset. That's all I could say. That's all I could say to you, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this one is the most challenging. Next to Battle Tower, this is like the most challenging because you're stuck with one Pokemon, and well, like I said, we'll see the gimmick after we go through this corridor, because we're taking the stage. Alright, so this is the whole gimmick of the Battle Hall. You have one Pokemon. You have one Pokemon. And this is why I say you should also go for a very diverse moveset. The levels aren't fixed. So like whatever level your Pokemon is, I think your opponent's Pokemon will start off from that or will be weaker. And then as you rank up, the levels and fights will be more difficult. So that's why you gotta pick a very diverse moveset, or pick a pick a type that you think you might have an advantage with. I think the only warning I have about this is that they may switch up on you and put in dual type Pokemon, or a different type Pokemon that has a specific type. I don't think they do that, but I don't know. So for now, because it's just an example, how about we go for someone with poison? So, to fight the Frontier Brain, you don't need 21 wins, but you need to accumulate a 50 win streak with one Pokemon. So like I have to get 50 wins with Blue Screen here. And like I said, the levels are randomized. You see right here, this Spinnerex level 33. Blue Screen's 55. Yeah, this is where it gets tough. So like, battle's over and everything. You did your dues. And then here we go. Yeah, let's continue on because I have to show this. So as you can see, Poison is now rank 2. Which means the next opponent will be tougher. I think the max rank you can get is 10. I want to say that. But like I said with the warning, each rank the Pokemon will get tougher and tougher. So like you really need to plan this out and make sure you plan your moves accordingly. Which is why, again, I recommend you pick a Pokemon that has a very diverse moveset, so they could take on multiple types or they have or at least they have a type that can work against the opponent. But you do have to keep in mind that eventually they will add dual types with Pokemon that might be immune to Psychic, or Pokemon that might be immune to like other types of moves. That's pretty much it. So yeah, in order to get the full win streak and fight the Frontier Brain, you have to get 50 wins, and it is not easy. I remember, I strictly, like, this is the only one I have, like, very, very harsh memories for, because this is the one I worked for the longest. Like, I mentioned that Battle Arcade was, like, my first one. I think the Battle Hall was, like, the last attempt I have done. Before I stopped playing Platinum and moved on to the next generation. He said something about shorts, didn't he? Is he Youngster Joey? No, his name is Caden. But, yeah. I strictly remember because I had my Staraptor here. And I don't remember what level Staraptor was. I think it was like 60 or something like that. And no lie. I made it to the Frontier Brain once, instantly lost, but then I made it to the Frontier Brain again, and I won because I think I remember this. Like most Frontier Brains have like a specific set of Pokemon they will use that takes advantage of whatever their facility is. There's only two Frontier Brains with the exception. One is a Factory Head. This is the next exception because the Frontier Brain will actually use a Pokemon that you pick as a type. So it could be any one of these. And that's it for the Battle Hall. It's short, it's simple. It's the most challenging of the Battle Frontier, out of my opinion. And I think you get to take a break every 10. Like every 10 battles you get to take a break and you'll earn your points. I want to say that, but I don't remember. Because normally it's like you go through 7 fights and then you take your break. This one I think you could do 10 fights and then you take your break. But yeah, that's it. That's the Battle Hall. Alright, I'm done explaining. I've already shown more of this than I need to, so like, let's just get out of here. Oh yeah, you have to use the same Pokemon. I mentioned this already, but I really want to make this clear. You have to use the same Pokemon to get a 50 win streak. It doesn't matter if you accumulate through many different Pokemon, you have to use one Pokemon. That's it. That's all. That's the last time I'm going to talk about it. Alright! That's it! I'm so glad it's 5 and not 7, because I don't think I can do 7 again. But, like in Emerald, I'm not gonna bother with the Battle Frontier. I mean, I want to, so I could show off the Frontier Brains, and at least the music, because TBH, the Frontier Brain music is, like, the best music in this entire game. I love it. I love it so much. It is honestly my favorite theme of this generation. It is that cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing it. This is a very, very, very hard asterisk right here. I may decide to do this on stream. If I decide to stream this game and like show off the Battle Frontier stuff, then I may post it on here on the channel. But like it's a very, very hard asterisk that I may or may not do it, because like I said, the Battle Frontier is tough. You really need to train your Pokemon well, and in order for that to work out as well as I should, I need to train everyone up to like a decent level to have the items that I want them to have, and to have the final movesets that I want them to have. Because right now, I'm not bashing on anyone, but Some of them could be better. Some of them could be better. But hell, whatever. I made things work. I got 3 out of 5 certificates thanks to Staraptor. And I know nothing about natures. So, shrug. Also, they kind of are expecting you to bring in the Pokemon from your past games to here, so at least you have like somewhat an advantage. But like, I don't have that yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So if you like what you see here, then slap that like button. Really like what you see here, then slap the subscribe button. You won't regret it. If you do, blame yourself for listening to me. And I need to do this. I need to do this before I continue on, because everything else in the post game is locked behind the national decks, and I have yet to complete the national decks. So if you're like me and you're missing out on a Dusclops, then I suggest you find that Dusclops or find a trainer with the Dusclops, or hopefully you raise one yourself so you don't have to deal with this mess. But yeah, next time, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna show off something that you can do with after you unlock the national decks. I need to find a Dusclops!